Hello, my dear friends. My name is Dmitry Lutev, and I'm CEO of BuyTime Incorporated Company. And tonight I would like to tell you about the BuyTime, about the tools of BuyTime, and about the ways how to make a real bankroll on media markets and how to get your profits from the huge turnovers on the media markets. And to understand, to introduce you the BuyTime and to understand what is the BuyTime, please let me show you how you can make on the real example, how you make a real bankroll on the starting with $1,000. And let's start. So the one of the ways how to make the money in internet, and one of the ways, let's see, few business areas where we can earn the money. One of them is one of the most popular way to get the money, to save your money, and to keep your money. It's banks. Yes, it's a trustworthy European bank. So today I get to know one person who using the bank's deposits, who is working in the banking industry. He told me that using the deposits accounts in our time, it's not even the 5% per year. Many banks gives less than the 5%, and if you will find the 5% of profit on your deposit in the end of the year of the deposit tokens, it's a really good bank, and you are like one who found out these opportunities. Usually, banks in our time gives from 1 till 3% per year. So what does it mean? You're just opening the deposit bank, you're putting your money. We started talking about 1,000, putting the 1,000 on the deposit account, and we waiting for 1 year, sitting and waiting. And just in the end of the year, we're getting our money with a maximum 5% 5% profit. That means that in 12 months we will get the profit, the €50, $50. Depends on the currency of your deposit account. So is the real bankroll. We were sitting, waiting 1 year to get our profit, and it's only 5%. Is the real bankroll? No, it's not the real bankroll. So let's see the more fastest way how the people making money in the internet. One of the more often ways, the more popular ways how to get the money in the internet is the Forex. Yes, Forex is everywhere, around the corner. You can see everywhere the Forex and the internet, the banners and download links, get our book, and just starting to be rich right now. No, the Forex is not so easy. No, Forex now is so simple. Forex, to trade on Forex, you need the special knowledge. You need to understand this and this market. And trust me, to get some study on the Forex and to get some success in Forex, you need to start studying. Your study is really expensive. Why? Because first deposits, first your money you will lose on the Forex, and after that, if you will keep going in the Forex, after that, in some time, you will get your profits, and yeah, sure, in the long term, you will be the professional in Forex. But can you remember we started our talk, our webinar with the condition that we have only one single $1,000, and we need to get the bankroll without any risks. So about the risks, it doesn't matter on the Forex you're starting with the low risk tradings operations or the high risk operations, anywhere. This is the risks. That means that you are using just one click, you can lose your money. It's not acceptable for us. Let's go next and let's see what exactly, where else people investing the money, and where else people getting the profits. We're talking about the passive way to earn the money. So one of the business areas is the gold. Yes, investment gold. What are people doing? They're just buying the investment gold, and when it's more cheaper to buy, more in the right time to buy it, right time to sell it. So making the profits, you just following the prices, you're just watching the prices, you understand you can make the prognosis when the price will be lower or higher, and then you understand when to buy and sell the investment gold. Investment gold, usually people buying it in banks, in your country, in any country, in central banks of your country, you can buy the investment gold. So, but one problem is that the 1,000 is not enough for investments in the gold to start making profits, and the profits are not really high. And profits, you need to understand this gold market, when to sell, when to buy it. It depends on gold prices. The next, real estate business array is really good business array to invest your money, but unfortunately, at least you need 20,000 to start working in this business array. That means that our condition is one single thousand. That means that not for now. We need to make the real bankroll from $1,000 to get to these amounts and to earn these 20,000 to use on the real estate or in other way to invest. And the last one is crude oil. The crude oil is really interesting business area, but you know, the minimum amount to start on the crude oil market, you need at least $100,000. Yes, $100,000. But even we have this money, we need to understand what to do exactly, where to go and what to do on the crude oil market, or to buy the gallon of oil, or to go, I don't know, to open the gas station. We need to understand, need some special knowledge, and this market is really difficult to work and to operate in this market. So this is not for us, because we got only one single thousand to start make our real bankroll. Let's see what is the market is more profitable. Which one market is really that market which can give us the real profits, and during long time, we can get these profits. And that's where is the media market. The media market today is the most profitable market. You just can see and compare a few years. 10 years ago, it was the media market was a little less than half of $1 trillion turnover, and the media market was a little less than half of $1 trillion per year. And now, in the end of this year, the experts prognosing that the turnover of world media market are gonna be more than $1 trillion. For 10 years, the media market goes forward, goes higher, turnover goes higher, and no one year was less than the year before. All time goes up. This is a really good trend, and we are catching this trend and using this trend. And what's going on? We're making the revolution. Why? Because we can see the really good goes up trend. This is the real good. We're taking this trend. We're earning money on the media market. But the revolution is that every single person, every one of you, can take even $20 and goes to the media market and to get the profits, and the real profits. This is the revolution. Just same as many years ago, when the Forex wasn't acceptable for everyone, and when the Forex goes to internet and the brokers start to give the people opportunity, possibility to use their Forex trades, and even with small monies. The same revolution we're doing tonight, the same revolution we're doing today. Since this moment, you can take even $20 and go to BuyTime and get your profits from the media market. What the profits we're talking about, and what is the math? Let's see what is the math. And the math is really, really simple. Who is the BuyTime? The BuyTime is simply the buyer. What are we doing? We're buying wholesale the advertisement time on the largest channels, TV channels in the world. Yes, on TV platforms. 75% of our attention, money, investments we're holding in the airtime, advertisement time on the biggest channels and TV platforms of all over the world. And the last 25% we're dividing between periodicals, radio stations, the world famous radio stations, and also the websites and newspapers, and so on and so on. So the most part we're holding in the advertisement airtime. This is the business. Now we're buying wholesale for 1 year forward, and then we are selling separately, putting our profits on each trade. As the result, it's more than 150% every month. Yes, every month we're getting more than 150% from our amount, from our investments, and this is they are more than 75 millions. We bought the airtime advertisement time in the beginning of the year. So from them, from this 150%, half goes to our investors, and half, the 75%, go to our media portfolio holders and to BuyTime holding. What the media portfolios I'm talking about? Let's see. This is a media portfolio. This is a really simple tool for you, for everyone, for you, for each of you. You can use these really simple, credible, and understandable tools. What do you need to do? You just buying one of them with the amount you can available for yourself. For example, starting with 120, when the one single media portfolio for $20 and ending with a media portfolio for $25,000. So each media portfolio buying for 1 year, and during 1 year, this media portfolio brings you the profits, earning you the profits, starting with 1% per every single day. It doesn't matter holidays, it doesn't matter snow or sunny, it doesn't matter it's New Year holidays or it's, I don't know, it's a birthday party, anything. Every single day, every single calendar day, you're getting your profits. It doesn't matter what happened in the world. And you getting in the end of the year, with the, for example, with the media portfolio for 25,000, you got the more in the end of the year, and after a year you got the more than 400% of profit. Can you imagine this? Yes. For us, this is a really these tools are not so easy, because this is a really hard, this is a little small pieces, parts of the airtime, advertisement time, some seconds, part of the seconds in the mail time from the airtime that we're just getting in our from that 75 million dollars that we bought this advertisement time. Yes, and this is all airtime divided between these media portfolios, and every media portfolio you bought but contain that just seconds or minutes from the airtime we get. So how that works? Let's see. Can you remember we started talking about $1,000 and we need to make a real bankroll from the 1,000? Yes, and we're gonna use one of these tools. We're gonna use the media portfolio, which calls Elite, which costs $1,000. And what we're gonna do? We're gonna buy one of them, this one media portfolio, for 1 year, but we're not gonna withdraw the money. We're gonna hold the money in the system, and just to buy a new additional media portfolios when the profits in our wallet will allow us to buy the next one. How it works? We're buying for 1,000 this Elite portfolio, and every single day we can see in our electronic wallet, we can see the amounts they calculated for us from the profits. But every 14 days, every 2 weeks, we can see the profits goes to the wallet for withdrawing. And in this wallet, you have two opportunities, 2 ways, 2 options to do with your money. To withdraw your money to your cash system, to your money system, or to your bank account, or, for example, to buy a new one additional media portfolio right there inside your account. So now let's see. This is the real model we just calculated for you. That you this is like a business plan, like a financial plan, which you can use to make a real bankroll using 1,000 and just to push it for maximum, just push it maximum profits from this $1,000. For this way, we need to not get the withdrawals with holding withdrawals, and we just taking the additional media portfolios for your profits. How that works? On the week number 14, after starts working with the media portfolio Elite, we have a profits amount $1,038, which allows us to buy additional 1 media portfolio. So we're buying 1 more additional media portfolio. Since this moment, we got the 2 media portfolios, which bring us the profits every single day, and we double our results every single day. And on the week number 22, we got ability to buy the 3rd one media portfolio, which triple our results, and we can get the profits every single day from $3,000, because the total amount the media portfolio is $3,000 every single day. $3,000 bring us the money, bring us the result. So we're going forward. We are following this logic, and soon every 2 weeks we buying new one media portfolio. That means that on the week number 50 we got the 13 media portfolios with amount for each one amount $1,000. That means that we got in the end of the year 30,000 in the media portfolios, which bring us every single day the % of profits, the profits every single day, and that'll give us possibility to buy one new media portfolio in the end of the year. On the week number 52, we can buy the additional media portfolio for $5,000. And can you imagine? We have started with one single $1,000, and we started in the start of the year, in the beginning of the year, and at the end of the year, we have a working asset, a media asset, which give us profits from a little less than $18,000. Can you imagine this? $18,000, and we have started with one single $1,000. So that was the first year. Let's see what's gonna happen on the next year. Next year is we're changing a little conditions, and the circumstances give us some ability to not hold of the all profit in the wallets. We can withdraw the profits and can use these profits. Or, for example, we can divide it on two parts. For one part to buy additional media portfolios, and the second part used to withdraw and to spend this money in life, to understand, to work with this money. So that's the second year is the year when you can use your money, and every 2 weeks you have a $2,700. This is your earning from your media portfolios with the amount a little less than $18,000. So during few next months, during 2.5 months, you're getting every single month. You're getting $5,400 every month. This is a really huge salary. This is a really great salary. This is a really good and additional incomes and as the main incomes. And believe me, trust me, on the second year, when you have this opportunity, you have this money every single month, you can use it, and you don't need to work for somebody. You have your main salary here, just correctly using your money. And you know, you can use part of them. You can keep on working on the media portfolios, next media portfolios. You can get bigger your amounts, your media portfolio amounts, to get more percents. And other part you can take to your pocket to withdraw your money and just use it in your money in their life. And you know, in the end of the second year, totally for 2 years, you're having almost $55,000 of profits totally for 2 years. Can you imagine? We have just started with 1,000, and you have a little less than 55,000. This is a really result. This is a really good result. And you know what you need to do to start to work with us, to use these tools? Nothing's more than just enter the website, to make the registration, and to purchase your media portfolios. And every tonight you can start change your life, because these amounts, these tools can change your life. And since this moment, you can start your new life. Value your time. Don't waste your time. And you know, BuyTime is the right place to value your time. So, by the way, where the company, how the holding go? Why we doing all this? Why you need us? Why we need you? Why we're making this revolution? Because yes, many people ask me, and you know, even tonight, even today, the guests in my office they ask me, listen, you have a real tools, you have real knowledges, you are, it's not the first year you're in the media market. You have great knowledges, but why you need the simple peoples with a simple, with a small deposits amounts? Because we got the advertisement time for 75 million. Some people asking, well, I got single $20. Why I need you? Why you need my $100? It's really simple. You know, our purpose of the holding, of the BuyTime holding, is to get the 10% of the total world's media market, 10%. And just calculate it, just imagine. For this now, this moment, in the end, from this moment till the end of the year, or the expert says that the media market gonna be, turnover in the media market gonna be more than $1 trillion. And we got the assets for 75 millions for now. And the asset for 75 millions for you, for me, for somebody else, for single person, sounds huge amount. But for turnovers on the media market, it's just a little pill, just a little drop in the sea of the media markets, because turnovers are more than $1 trillion. That's why we build the BuyTime. That's why we made this revolution. That's why we're inviting you to join us to get the profits from this market. Why? Because as more time, as more minutes, as more airtime we're buying wholesale, then cheaper and more we're getting, then higher percents of profit we can put it, then more place in the market we're getting, then more percents in the of the media market we're getting. And when we're gonna take 10% of the media market, that means we're gonna be market makers, and we will generate the circumstances, the conditions, and so on the media market to build our own system, our own prices. That is the purpose. That's why I'm inviting you to us. And you know how to get to this target, how to get to this purpose. During this year, we're gonna open our offices, official offices from the BuyTime around the world, in the Europe, in the CIS countries, in the Asian countries, even in India. During this year, we already start to work in this direction. We're already working with the leaders from different countries, and you can be one of them. That's why you don't waste your time. Start to work with us and value your time with BuyTime. So, in the end of the year, we will finish working with the amount 75 million, which will bring us more than $1.3 billion of total turnover. That means the next period, in the next year, in 2018 year, we're gonna buy the wholesale airtime will increase the amounts from 75 millions to 350 millions. That means that that amount will give us the turnover more than 3 billion and 150 millions. And we're rising the profits, we're rising the turnovers, we're rising the investments in the media market. And we go to the next period. In the next period, we're getting the airtime for $500 million. $500 million. We're gonna invest in the airtime, buying this with airtime in wholesale, and it will give us the position in the world in more than 1.5% of the world media market. Why? Because the profits we will get in the end of that period is more than $4.5 billion. And then we go to the next step, and in the next step, we're going to take in 3% of the media markets, and the profits we're going to get in that period is more than $13.5 billion. So join us, don't waste your time. And you know what we're doing? We're integrating the special services even for everyone, even for deaf mute people. Yes, we want that everyone earns the money with us, earns the money from and take the money from the media markets. And that's why since this moment, since this year, we're integrating the special services for the deaf mutes and the special subtitles, and we're gonna make a special webinars and special conferences for the people with special translators who can help to understand us and to help to work with us for everyone, absolutely for everyone. You know, my dears, now this is the time for a short break, and in the end of after this break, I will go back and I'm going to tell you about the just great opportunities and possibilities how to make the money in the BuyTime, not just holding your media portfolios, but also how to build a brilliant career in the media, on the media market, in the media world, and the media holding BuyTime. So don't go away. I will be back just in 1 minute.
Who needs oil when there exists media market? Why invest in diamonds when the most valuable asset is time? Second after second, you live your life by the rules you don't choose. Enough. Stop. The secret of success is living your life to the max without exhausting yourself.
I am back, as I promised it to you, and now this is the moment, the right moment to tell you about the brilliant career and brilliant opportunities in BuyTime holding and what you can get inside the team of BuyTime. So, three main opportunities. First of them, to build a referral trees, referral structures using your communication skills with your partners, your friends, whichever one. You can build the referral trees with the deepness till the 10th level. And I will show you what amounts it can bring you in your systems. So also, while you're doing these results, while you're doing inviting people, of course, you're going through steps of your career, brilliant career. I'll show you all bonuses and careers just right now. And also, you have possibility to open the official office BuyTime in your region, in your country, and to become an official representative from us, from the BuyTime. That will give you really good tools to advertise yourself in your country as the official representative of us. That means that your incomes and your partners and your clients, your customers will go to you directly as the official representative of BuyTime. Let's see. So, the referral tree. What is the referrals? Who is the referrals? The people whom you're inviting. Yes, you go to, for example, how this starts, how to start to work with the referral trees. You go to a website, you make registration, you make the verification, and you buying the purchasing your first media portfolio with the minimum amount $100. That means that you will get the media portfolio which bring you every single day the profits, and also you will get the referral link which will allows you to invite people to your referral structure. For example, you go to your friend, you just tell him, you know, this is a really good company, just take a seat. I just bought them media portfolio for $100, and can you see for each single day in my wallet, I can see the monies that calculating for me, and in 2 weeks I'm receiving this money. So people, to your friends, they like it and they want you to join the team. They want to join the project. They want to get the profits, the same profits as you getting. So they taking your referral link, goes to registration and making registration, buying, purchasing this media portfolios, and as the result, you getting the 10% from those purchases. They goes to the level number 1 in your referral tree. Then they doing the same with those friends, and then friends goes to the level number 2 from your level in your structure. You're getting the 5% from each media portfolio they're purchasing, and so on till the level number 10. You're getting on every level from every single media portfolio buying in your referral tree. You're getting the percents, and you know what? There is no limits. There is no limits of the lines. There is no limits of the levels. There are levels in the deep of the referral tree, because it's level number 10 is the last. But you know, in one level you can get as much as you can people in your lines, on your lines, and that means that in 14 days you just have started to work with the referrals, and people start buying the media portfolios in 14 days after first purchasing the media portfolio. And in year 3 you're getting the referrals, and you can see the referrals on your withdrawing wallet. That means that you can withdraw your money, and you know, on the next day, the next from next portfolio referral money go to your wallet, and then every day. And do you know what does it mean? That means that you're getting the unstoppable, endless flow every day of your money. Every day you're getting the money, and every person from every level in your referral tree buying the additional media portfolios, and you're getting the percents from the every single additional media portfolio every day. This is really good money flow for you. This is endless money flow for you. This is much better than just salary somewhere. So value your time and start working with us. Just go to the website, make a registration, and start making your money, just buying your first media portfolio. So about the carriers, I told you that there is also opportunity to build a brilliant carrier. What does it mean? While you're inviting people, while the people are registering in your referral trees. For example, you invited first 3 persons, personally invited. They goes to the level number 1 in your referral structure, referral tree. That means that they inviting other people, and total amount, total turnover of the media portfolios in your referral tree becomes to 10,000. And you bought the first media portfolio for $100. That means that it goes to level 1. You just down the condition of the level 1, the step 1, and you become a financial consultant. And you get the additional bonus from the BuyTime, $300. Yes, it's not so much, but let's take a look what's gonna happen next. Then you're inviting next people. You're inviting that people goes to your structure. So your personally invited people rise from number 3 to 5 persons. Your turnover rises from 10,000 to 30,000. So, and your own media portfolios rises from 100 to 500, and this is it. This is the moment when you get the step number 2, and you going to the next step. You're becoming junior manager, and you getting, and the BuyTime paying you new bonus. A little less than 1,000. Yes, $900 you're getting the bonus. This is a brilliant. This is the money. How the money happen in the BuyTime. So you go step by step. Senior manager, top manager, director, regional director, international director, and so on and so on. By the way, on this step, the senior manager, you have opportunity to open your own own official representative of BuyTime in your own region, because in your own region, because the referral turnover is more than 100,000 in your referral structure. You have your own media portfolios amount for more than $1,000, and you know your bonuses, additional bonuses, $2,000. And the possibility we can allow you to open the official representative in your town. This is a new level. This is a next new step, and the career starts here. A real career of real businessman, of real our partner, and you go step by step to the member of board of directors. And this position is really brilliant. Why? Because you're getting your referral turnover is more than 24 millions. And can you imagine the profits, your referral percent you're getting from 24 millions and 300,000? Yeah, just calculate it for a while. And also, your personal media portfolios are more than 100, for total amount more than 100,000. And just calculating and imagine you're calculating now the percent, the profits, your dividends from media portfolio which cost $100,000. By the way, you're getting the additional bonus from BuyTime, $243,000. Yeah, can you imagine? For these bonuses, you can buy, I don't know, you can buy the house for this bonus, just additional bonuses. I'm not talking about other monies you already received from your structure. And finally, you're getting the percent from whole turnover since this moment, from whole turnover of the company. And all strategic decisions, all decisions that we're making in the company to go forward, to move forward, of course, we are talking about it on the members, with all our members of the board of directors. And of course, your voice can change and can change can help to go right, to make decision in what direction gonna continue working the BuyTime. So see you in the number of members of board of directors, and we will talk about the company's future in that moment. So that was pleasure to see you all on the webinar here tonight. And you know, now after the short break, in 1 minute, I would like to open the chat, and if you have any questions, you can ask me the questions here in the chat, and we can discuss all your interesting things, anything you're interested in BuyTime and how to start working in BuyTime. Thank you for your attention, and see you right here just in 1 minute. Thank you.
Who needs oil when there exists media market? Why invest in diamonds when the most valuable asset is time? Second after second, you live your life by the rules you don't choose. Enough. Stop. The secret of success is living your life to the max without exhausting yourself. We're talking about $1 trillion. That's the approximate extent of the global advertisement market in 2017. Plus minus several percent. Those percents are what we're talking about. Value your time with BuyTime.
Hello again, I'm back. So, my dears, now you have opportunity, you're able to ask me the questions, and you need just to reload the page, and you will see the chat window in the right corner of your browsers. On the right side from me, you can leave your questions. So let me remind you about the graphic of our webinars. Every Tuesday and Thursday we have a webinars in English at 7 o'clock GMT +3. This is the Riga time. Also, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we have a webinars in Russian. So you can invite everyone on Russian webinars, and you can invite the partners on English webinars. And on all webinars, in the end of the webinar, I'm opening the chat window, and you can leave your questions if you have some. If you, for example, forgot to ask something, don't hesitate. You can write in our president chat in Skype, and please, everyone who is from other countries, because I have only a few leaders who communicating with us, and the people, it's persons from Slovakia, persons from Poland. Unfortunately, that leaders cannot communicate in English in talk. I cannot, unfortunately, I cannot make the briefings for that leaders, because they can only type and only texting with me in English. And unfortunately, I don't have enough time to texting, to chatting all the time. That's why I'm making the briefings for leaders, for every leader who is working in on the region, who speaks English, who gonna build a huge referral trees, who already building, who is already in the project, and who gonna be in the project. Please, I'm inviting you. Find me in the in the Skype. My Skype is the course. Just in the search bar in Skype, press type text BuyTime President Chat, and you will find me there. Please add me in to your contacts, and we can communicate you in this chat. Also, if you have, I would like to see the leaders from different regions who want to join us, who want to work directly with my team, with me, with the president team, and I would like to teach you, to guide you, to give you all information directly from the project, from me. And that's why I'm inviting you to our Skype that we could communicate. And also I'm gonna make the graphics with the leaders briefing, with the briefing, BuyTime briefing for leaders every Tuesday and every Thursday at 13 o'clock and 13 o'clock by the GMT +3, the Riga time. So please find me in the Skype, and I remind you, and I'll tell you again, the Skype, my Skype is BuyTime President Chat. Please join to me in the Skype, and let's discuss, and let me guide you through the projects, and please get all information directly from us. And also I can see that in the internet and for Facebook, a lot of clones of our pages. Please I'm warning everyone, we have only 2 pages in the internet, in the Facebook. Exactly, on Facebook, it's a Russian page and the English page, official page. And you can see the administrator in these pages, me. Only on these pages, where can you see me as an administrator, they are real pages. And also, please, pay attention to the money. What I mean that the BuyTime doesn't work with the cash. We don't getting the cash. We're working only with the money systems that can you see on our official website, or you can find the requisites in your own personal cabinet, in your personal account inside the system. So please, I'm inviting you and warning you, be careful. If anyone asking the cash from you, from our name, don't give them the cash. So, no questions. I believe there are no questions because the people got to make a registration to in purchasing the media portfolios. This is really good. If you forget or you didn't, you forgot or you didn't ask me anything, don't hesitate. Find me in the Skype on the next webinar. You will be able to ask the question on the next webinar. So, to everyone, bye bye. Thank you for your attention. Have a nice day. Bye.